There we go. Almost forgot to unmute myself. Good morning, everybody. Or good afternoon, depending on your time zone. Or good evening. Or there we go. Alright, so I don't know how long today's stream will be. We need to run to town and run errands, pay some bills, get some groceries, get dog food and stuff. We're gonna do that when Dad gets back, which could be generally it should be the next hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. So I'm just gonna have to wait and see. Hopefully I can get this second Nidoran today. Here's hoping. Little hopper. So I'll hunt either until I get this second Nidoran or until I gotta go. And then tomorrow's Wednesday, which is day off, so I'll pick back up on Thursday. See if I can't get another purple baby. Had a neighbor shoot off his gun a few minutes ago, freaked the dog out. Had to do a patrol of the house so she could play guard dog. The honeybees are nice and active outside. We have a neighbor who has a couple beehives. So I was gonna go pick a flower yesterday, and Dad looked at me and goes, "No, you ain't, 'cause there's bees." I forgot to switch back over to chat. Where's my pointer? Got it. There we go. That's it. I hear Nidoran. I hear 2 Nidoran. Lovely. It's always nice. And a Dragonite. Apparently they're just going to be very nice to me today. Not actually mean to run into you. Do actually kind of like how the male Nidoran's cry seems to be a little bit more high-pitched than the females. Maybe kind of a reference to boys having their voices being higher pitched when they're younger. Or, you know, they generally drop when their voices change. Shiny popped up. Haha, I missed the circle. What the heck? There we go, good either way. Excuse me, ma'am. I did some measuring of my sister's blanket earlier, and I'm about halfway finished. I have like 50 something inches in width and length to add to it. So much yarn. I actually honestly don't know if I have enough yarn for this. Because she wants a king-size blanket. Jesus. I mean, I'm not against 3 female Nidoran. Heck yeah, give me my next 3 catches unless a new spawn in is shiny. But dang, I think this is the most female Nidorans I've had on screen at the same time. Just a second, I got a little spot of... a little spot you get on occasion when the skin comes up. Give me all the ladies! I will take all of them until the second one is purple. Look, it broke. Well, not the chain, just the just me getting a female Nidoran every time. There we go. Ding! Do 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 do. Another Nidoran down. Ah! There we go! Excellent, that took 10 minutes. Guys, I don't have the male Nidoran stuff ready. Because I figured this would take like an hour. I'm not going to complain about it taking 10 minutes for me to get the second female Nidoran, but I expected this to take like an hour at least. I figured I was going to have mess around time. I don't have anything else to do today. I mean, I did say I had plans to go and beat the Elite Four a couple of times. I guess I can go do that. Evolve the shiny female, even though I said I wasn't gonna. I was gonna wait and just do a little collective with the males, but I expected to have more time. Also, I need to go sell candies. I really did get kind of lucky with these ones, didn't I? Hi, honey, you're lovely. Come here. Hi, Bubba. Okay, so I think what I do is I will evolve this Nidoran, put it back in the box, we'll do a gym run, then I'll do an Elite Four run, just for kind of fun in the waste time. Pokemon, you go up here. I have 2 windows in the back door open for you. What more I'm not opening a window in the bedroom yet. I'm sorry. I'm not. Not yet. Okay, we're gonna add you to party. Because this should only take Brock. Yeah, it's been a long time since I finished a hunt in the first 10 minutes of the stream. Okay, let's see here. Let's play Sakura. We will go fight Brock. Then we'll do a run through the gyms in the Elite Four so I can earn a little bit of money. Oh, I need to watch that chick slowpoke for her. Yes. Hi, Bubba. Hi, sweetheart. I would switch to hunting the male Nidoran, but I literally don't have the my little shiny thing ready. I thought about doing it this morning, and my brain's like, nah, between having to run to town this afternoon, and it'll probably take me an hour and a half to catch it, it'll be fine! I was wrong. Hi, Bubba. I'm not opening the windows in here. You have windows in the living room open. And I'm not giving you more food. It's not food time yet. You can eat what's in your bowl. He's not starved, I promise. And I went and shook it earlier, so it should be all moved around, unless you've eaten down through the middle again. Alright, let's see here. Let's move Ada into the first. So, sorry, reflex from Scarlet. Being able to press X and just move them around. Alright, let's go for Battle Brock. You little pest. You don't usually sit in front of the camera like this, or halfway in front of the camera like this. Yeah, hi. Yeah, hi. He's begging. He thinks he's starved to death. He wants me to go refill his food bowl. Hi, Moose. I had my shiny luck. I got my second shiny Nidoran. I'm gonna evolve it now. Oh, I should have took my babies to the Pokemon Center, but thank you. I don't know how long I'll be streaming today, so it might be an hour, it might be an hour and a half, it might be about 2 hours. We're just gonna have to see. You gotta run to town here in a little while and do some stuff. Gotta pay bills and go grocery shopping and whatnot. What do you think you're hunting, Sneaky McGee? Can we not sit on my mouse, please? No, gonna keep both moves. You know where to lay just for your butt to be in the way, don't you? You can't see him. He's laying on the other side of the desk now with his butt in the way of my mouse. Nope, I'm gonna keep going. Ugh. Apparently Stella's content with having barked once. Usually if she thinks she just has to go get whatever she's barking at, she comes and gets me. Nope, I'm not doing you for battle. You're just for the living decks. For Aerodactyl, yes, I will switch Pokemon. Aerodactyl hunt's gonna be fun. Here, seeing how the shiny hunt is finished. There, now we can see some of the rest of the screen. Yeah, we'll walk back to Ada. What are you looking at out there? I don't think there's anything out that window you can't see from the other ones. You needy baby. Both you and your sister. Okay, that's 15. Nidoran evolves at, what is it, 16? Of course. Rock Honey, you ain't never gonna be strong enough to beat me because your Pokemon won't ever end up level 100. How far away from the next level are you? 331. Not quite enough. I don't think I can get it from a wild Pokemon around here, but it's also not so much I see much of a point of going to Misty. I forget they have his gym. Why is your gym fenced in, dude? Need to go heal my Pokemon. My poor Venusaur's fought him and Misty about a bazillion and one times now. It's running out of moves. Let me see if I can't go appease the feline real fast. Come on, you. You're doing it on purpose. Alright. I gave him some more food. He should hopefully be happy and satisfied for the next little bit. You know, God forbid they get down to a little bit of food. They think they're starving to death. I'll see you again eventually. I have to come to you for healing. Alright, let's go fight Misty. You mean a Pidgey? That's about, well, I guess it could at this point in time be a Pidgeotto, maybe, but let's say, oh, the only birds around here are Pidgeys and Spearows. Do Farfetch'd Cannonly fly? I mean, I think they can learn the move fly, but like the anime, can they fly? No, I don't need another lure. I don't remember. Oh yes, clearly horribly starved. He's wasting away to nothing. He's well on his way to the fat, happy cat stage of his life. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Golduck needs some love. He was like one of the coolest freaking Pokemon you could get in Gen 1. Him and Psyduck need a little bit of attention. Either regional form or just like something. Make him an actual water psychic type, please. There we go. That should have Nidoran evolving after this. You missed. You missed! They need to go ahead and make Staryu and Starmie water psychic types as well, because they're just pure water if I'm not mistaken, aren't they? Biggest pain in my butt in this Pokemon Stadium games. Remember that one frickin' trainer who had one, and it had like Confuse Ray, Psychic, Thunderbolt, and some water move. My Gyarados is better than your Gyarados. Well, this was a turn full of nothing. Oh, good lord. Are we really doing this? Uzumaki, really? Please? There we go, thank you. Okay, I couldn't remember if... I don't use Staryu and Starmie very often, so I couldn't remember if it gained the Psychic type after it evolved. Just remember it being a pain in the butt in like the level 100 series of battles for Pokemon Stadium. Never did end up unlocking everything and getting Mewtwo in that. Alright, get my Nidorina. Very big Naruto fan when I was younger. It seemed kind of appropriate. She's such a nice shade of purple. And now I can knock 2 more off my list, or I would, but my phone's all the way across the bedroom and I don't want to get up and get it. Let's see, put Nidorina back in the box. Actually, I need to go and just pop a bunch of these guys into Pokemon Home so I can see what all I need to put into Pokemon Home. Put you back in the party. Let's see, gonna go fight Surge next. Which means Penny goes up front. Pokemon, yeah. I should at some point in time. That's a lot of episodes to get through. Gotta pet the Pikachu for a moment. There you go. One of my favorite Orange Islands episode was the episode with the Golduck in it. It was a good episode. It was fun. And the biggest frickin' fake out making us think that Misty Psyduck had actually evolved. No, I don't. Actually, yes, I do need that Squirtle. Because I do need to put a Squirtle from Let's Go Pikachu into Pokemon Home. I'm not going to look that gift horse in the mouth. It's one less Pokemon I need to get myself. Are you having fun? I opened a window for you as well. You should be perfectly content. So apparently I probably opened the wrong window. I'm not opening that one. You can suck it up. But no, rewatching the Pokemon anime is like something you definitely do when you have a couple weeks off, or you need a constant guaranteed source of background noise. The closest I have come to rewatching the anime in a long time was a group of friends. Every 1 or 2 nights a week we would go and watch 3 or 4 episodes of like the anime. Of course, I had it kind of a bunch of the filler done out. We watched episodes where like Ash would fight gym leaders, or people would catch Pokemon, or a Pokemon would evolve, and a couple of favorites here and there. We got to... I want to say we at least got somewhere in Johto. And then the streaming site we were using to watch it went bye-bye, and Discord's streaming, screen sharing wasn't very good then, so we ended up stopping. One of my favorite Kanto episodes is definitely the Pokemon race where Ash rides the chick's Ponyta because she like falls off and hurts her arm. I need to sit down eventually and rewatch the movies as well. Job pinning. Bye, Lieutenant Surge. You need therapy. Okay, next up is Erica. Time to go to Celadon City. Freaking perfume thing from the anime. You don't like perfume, you can't come into our gym. It's like, I'm fairly certain that's not something you can legally do. Like, gym-wise, you cannot deny people entrance to your gym because they don't like perfume. Not everybody likes perfume, maybe. I'm not a big perfume person. See if I can remember how to get through this maze. Erica, how does your maze work? Do your gym trainers have to go through and like... Why are you trying to be sneaky again? It don't work. But do her gym trainers need to go through every morning and like cut down the bushes to get to where they need to stand to battle incoming trainers? Swear to God, I do this every time. I do not know why, but I can never remember the layout of her gym. I do dig her kimono in this now, though. It's very nice. I probably need to go cut down the other one too, but see. There we go, I made it. Jake, you gotta stop sleeping on the job. Bob, there is literally nothing out there except for maybe the honeybees for you to hunt right now. I think they'd win. I can understand her going for the flowery aesthetic, but it seems like a bit of a bad idea unless they have a really good sprinkler system. No, they have an excellent... They have trees inside. They have an excellent sprinkler system. Otherwise, I doubt they'd be able to keep all that water. Freaking parasite. Caught so many of those idiots in freaking Legends Arceus trying to get a shiny Parasect so I could evolve a shiny Paras into a shiny Parasect, whichever came first. Nope, bring it on. There's her down. See, it's her, then Koga, then Sabrina, then Blaine, then Blue. I had to remember his name for a second because, you know, this isn't the anime. He's not Gary. Let's go defeat him. Alright, I forget it. They drop all of the invisible walls. So you just walk up to him. Don't worry, okay, I know this is technically like an alternate universe thing, but in Gold and Silver, which takes place 3 years after these, he is a Elite Four member. I wonder if this would technically take place before he was a member of the Elite Four. Huh. I literally forgot he was a rule. Fine, I got him. This is, you know, this is very obviously the alternate universe where things take place later on in the storyline. Because, you know, Blue is older, Green is older. Even though we don't see Red, but he's older. Alternate reality link cable theory that came about from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. That being that starting with Omega Ruby, that Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire take place in an alternate universe from the original Ruby and Sapphire because of Mega Evolutions not being in the game, which of course they didn't exist yet, but it's a fun theory. I need to pull it back up and rewatch it. They're so fierce. But say, if I'm not mistaken, thunder can still hit you up there, dude. That's fun. I don't get to do that very often. It was a good try, though. Okay, so this would technically be before he joins the Elite Four. Go heal up the babies. That is not the Pokemon Center. This is the Pokemon Center. Whoop. There we go. I have a Chansey I battle with you with Chick if I could stick her in Let's Go, but I can't. She is stuck in Scarlet and Violet in like Legends Arceus. And Sword and Shield. Chansey is in Sword and Shield as well. Let's see. Sabrina next. So I feel like we need more of the little gimmicky gyms in Pokemon games. I always thought the fighting dojo was kind of fun. And it's, you know, a neat little kind of tweak your nose moment. Here are 2 gyms in this city. Which one's the right one? Of course, it's easy to tell now, but... because they both even have this symbol. I think we need that on occasion in just, like, bigger cities. There being 2 different gyms. One being an official one, and one just being a good place to go train. It will take me longer to get to Sabrina than it will take me to beat her. I do dig her updated gym though. It is very funky. I want to say that middle one there, one of the ones on there is what gets me up to Sabrina. The only warp things in Pokemon games I ever generally memorized were the ones in the Silph building. And that's having generally enough knowledge to know that the teleporters on the 4th floor are the ones you want to get you to Giovanni and whatnot. Okay, I was wrong. That's fine. I did not realize that literally 2 of her teleporters just go to the same place. Huh. I told you guys, it'll take me longer to get to Sabrina than it will take me to actually beat Sabrina. Did I find her? I did not find her. Go back and check that other one real fast. Some poor dude at Game Freak has the layout to these taped to their wall. I guess I could just look it up real fast, honestly. I think I've been to all your teleporters. How many of these legit just take you back to the same place? That's like 2 of hers that goes over to him. I don't need anything major, I just need a picture. I need Q. That's D, that's O. Oh, no, I need O. So O is bottom of the upper left corner. Alright, let's see if we can find the bottom of the upper left corner. I was just in the upper left corner. So it is this one. It is not. I was lied to. Of course, this was an old layout and not the new building one. There wasn't one. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. Hold on. Don't need a video. I legit just need an image. Oh, Jesus. And people, your map is so big I can't see it. Trainers, I want... This thing is so big it's almost annoying. Okay, I need P. Okay, so I need the upper right corners. Okay, what I need. Sure, got this one right. Yes, I'm just gonna pop around until I get to the proper one. I need on the one beside this one, and it's just gonna take me back. Why do all roads lead back to you, chick? There we go, that's what I need. I feel like Sabrina's gym would make me motion sick. Like, severely motion sick. I don't remember if fairy type nullifies this weakness. Kind of. Yeah, I could swap him out. He found his open window and is content to lay in it. We had all that rain last week, and between him and Stella, you'd think they were going just stir crazy in the house. Took Stella on a walk yesterday afternoon, and she just, like, pulled me down the driveway like, oh my god, Mom, let's go. We've been trapped in the house all week, Mom. It's like, Stella, you've had worse when it snows. Yeah, good luck with that, dude. Oh, I guess I could crunch him for a move I know will more than likely hit. I did legit forget my Gyarados Nose Crunch. Hypno, you weirdo. Bye, Hypno. Jinx needs some love too. I mean, Magmar and Electabuzz all got babies, but Jinx didn't get another evolution. I know it was supposed to have a Mega Evolution in X and Y, apparently, but it didn't get one. For another 3. Okay, that's got to be a reference to Gold and Silver. I do like that she actually has a little bit of an audience and that you can see them. Okay. Move Uzumaki. The idea for this game was very cute. I'm glad they did it. But I really do hope they stick to their word and don't do another Let's Go game. Because honestly, I think it'd be really hard for them to kind of duplicate the charm that comes with this one. And it feels like any other Pokemon pairing, you know, that would probably feel forced. Thank God he doesn't make you do another quiz. Though I always just kind of, I'd answer his questions and then I would go battle the trainer anyway for the experience. Blaine, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna drown all your Pokemon. I do like, though, that they kind of leaned into the quizzes and riddles and stuff from the anime kind of throughout the games. Because I don't think they were a thing in the first game. I mean, you have to go to the Pokemon Mansion to get the key to unlock the gym. But that's it. I don't think they did the quiz show stuff with the first games. And forgive me if I'm wrong. It's been a while since I've replayed them. Also, I love that his gym just looks like the local community center when they're doing like fundraising things. Come join us for a quiz night, and it's a bunch of cardboard throw up party stuff. He's charmingly tacky. Not no more, you ain't. Yeah, I like that his tie's burned. Yeah, right. Can I get off your stage, please? Ain't there a step down here somewhere? Alright, we're back to Viridian City. I should hope she really likes me. I've only been playing this game for 100-something hours. Not as long a stint of time as some people, I'm sure, but... No, I want to heal before I go into this one, because I don't quite remember Blue's team off the top of my head. Love that Pikachu is included in the healing, even if you don't have it in your team. Up we go. Now I gotta remember this dumb puzzle. I stepped on that on accident. Dang it! And I can't get around that. Bye, Blue. So many of these gyms seem like a very good way to get trainers puking on your floors. I don't even mean any offense by that. It's just there's so many gyms and things where you go spinny in circles or get warped around a room and stuff. Hi, Blue. Hi, Taurus. So I learned a fun fact the other day that apparently, at one point in time in the Red and Blue games, and maybe Yellow, you were supposed to be able to battle Professor Oak, and he was actually going to have a Taurus on his team. I'm sorry, Aerodactyl. I don't know what it is with you and missing your thunder attacks. Outrage away, dude. You're not doing that much damage. There we go. I did not, actually. I don't remember what his name was for my first playthrough, but, I did try and do a playthrough based on the Pokemon anime, so, you know, he got named Gary, and I accidentally named Ash Az because I forgot the H. No, I don't know what he said. Oh, Executor. So I spent a long time with a save profile with my name is As, just AS. And then I do believe I actually named him Gary. No, actually I think more often than not when it came to rivals, I nicknamed them after friends. You know, up until Gen 3 when you couldn't nickname them anymore, I don't think. Is it Gen 3 where they stopped letting you nickname your rival? No, because they let you do it in Gen 4. It might be Gen 5 that they stopped doing that in. What's he sitting at? It's fine. Yes. I don't remember if someone said something to me and I got distracted or what, but it was, I turned my head and looked down and I'd hit OK and the name was As, and instead of turning off my Game Boy and just restarting the game again, I just left it. Dude, my Gyarados has taken out your entire team. But yeah, the general idea was to get as many of Ash's Pokemon on my team as I could, which, it being a copy of Blue, you know, I wouldn't be able to get the other two starters, but I could at least have one of the starters in Pikachu and Pidgeotto. I don't think I ended up doing a actual Ash playthrough with that, though. Why exactly there is a tiny one right there, I don't know. Alright, that is the gym leaders taken down and defeated. Let me save real fast, see how much money I have. Nice. Because you get about 100,000 from beating all the gym leaders. Look, I have actually considered doing an entire playthrough of hold on just a second, there we go. Of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with a cow team. But I'm 2 cows short. Well, 1 cow and a buffalo short. Because you can't get Miltank and Buffalon in Scarlet and Violet. But if they had included them, I would have been totally down to doing a playthrough with just the 3 Paldean forms of Tauros, regular Tauros, Miltank, and Buffalon. It seems like it would be a fun challenge, and you could probably get just enough diversity with the normal types to actually give it a good go. Because I don't tend to need a ton, but I do usually need a few for the Elite Four. Alright, I'm good item-wise. I'm gonna go sell this candy and stuff real fast. I'm here to sell, thank you. Excuse me. I should have a pearl here. I can not. There it is. Big pearl. He's a legendary. I mean, he's probably technically somewhere along the lines related to cows and stuff. I think technically he's a deer or like an elk. Uzumaki's fine for being up front. That would be the big thing, though, would be getting all these stakes to unlock him, which I don't think you can do at first because there's like one or two you need to be able to climb up the walls, and that's you know, a final totem ability. He could work as well, but that would still leave me a cow short of having a full team. Game Freak, this is why we needed a Paldean Miltank to go along with the Paldean Tauros. Tamaki, honey, you can't hit him. It moves worth crap. Yeah, that is the one downside to him. Because the Ruinous Treasures are supposed to be like an end game / kind of post game thing. Yeah, honestly, I mean, we have enough cows, technically, they're just not all in the same game. Though if Miltank does end up being in, Legends ZA, I'm definitely gonna have to use it. Just for fun. Excuse me, that's my strategy! You know, I could probably crunch her at this point and knock her out. Oh, I could... Really? Oh, thank you. You lovely sea serpent. There we go. But also it's funny though, because I realized at some point that we also have enough mushroom themed Pokemon to be able to have a mushroom themed Pokemon team. Because you have Bloom, you have Parasect, you have Shitonic, you have Amoonguss, you have Brute Bonnet, and I want to say there's one more I'm not thinking of. Which one is it? I don't remember. But we have just about enough mushroom-themed Pokemon for a team. Can I get you with a thunder? Yes? Yeah, there we go. Good girl. I think we use the mark as a female in this one. Yeah, female. White whiskers. I mean, we have enough dog Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet to do a dog team. Do we have enough cats? Sprigatito, Meowth, Galarian Meowth, Shinx. I feel like I'm forgetting a cat. Oh, the Esper and Meowstic, but those are in the Blueberry Academy. Would Espeon count as a cat? It's kind of cat-coded. I said Shitonic. Good job, Uzumaki. Glameow's not in Scarlet and Violet. I'm trying to think of, you know, enough Pokemon in one central game to do it. You could almost get an entire cat team, though if you counted Espeon, which is kind of cat-coded, you could have one. I have some max potions. There you go, baby. see. It is Lorelei, then it is Bruno, which means Fable is next. Yep, yeah, but it's kind of themed Pokemon teams are always just kind of fun to think about. Especially when you do start getting up to the numbers where it is fairly kind of easy to put one together. No, they don't have everything in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Which is probably a good thing. Because, you know how much it would suck having to get over 1,000 Pokemon for the national dex? Or just, you know, for the 3 various Pokedexes combined. That'd be kind of annoying. I would hate to have to fill in the entirety of a Pokedex every time I wanted to get the shiny charm. See, I have Wing Attack. I really should see if there's a better flying type move I can teach my Dragonite. The Wing Attack gets the job done. But it is fun though that there are enough Pokemon now that you can generally in most games have okay options if you want to do a type team. You know, all grass types, or all bug types, or all fire types, or so you gotta wait for some of them sometimes, just depending on where they are in the game. But heck, you could really easily do a dog team in Scarlet and Violet between Fido, Greavard, and Mashchief. They have Growlithe, they have Rockruff, Eevee. Kind of. I know Eevee's probably technically a fox, but there's another dog there I'm forgetting. Oh, Poochyena. Poochyena in Kitakami, which is a lot more easily accessible than the Blueberry Academy is. Yeah. I used the wrong move. There we go. I got distracted talking. But I said Houndour. It's like literally the first dog you can get. Second dog you can get? Because you have to get back to that little cave? No, I don't need to switch Pokemon. No, that's probably second dog you can get, because I think the first one you can get is Fido. Because it is literally in Los Patos. You have regrets? I forget there aren't little hallways between the Elite Four members in this. Let's see, Agatha. No, you're fine. It's the delay. It's the delay between me seeing and you hearing me speak. Hi, Arbok. Eat a flamethrower, Arbok. Send out your Galarian Marowak. Galarian. That's the wrong generation. You're a Alolan Marowak. dread having to trade for him. And it's not even the trading for him that I dread. It's the leveling up a bunch of Cubone. And unless I can get Marowak and Victory Road, that might make it. But it's getting a bunch of them to trade. A bit more annoying than catching 150 Rattata in trading. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of love Agatha. She's just kind of mean. Just a little bit. And she's kind of wicked in the anime, too. Origins. I like her in Pokemon Origins. Also, when I was younger, I spent a lot of time thinking that she was Professor Oak's wife at one point in time. And that they just, like, ended up with a divorce or something. Because she calls him an old coot. Which, honestly, they were probably just friends when they were children. My good children. There we go, yeah, they used to be probably friends / rivals when they were kids. Because she compares the two of them to you and your rival, and you're kind of friendly rivals. Okay, let's see, start out with Uzumaki. Highlands. I'm glad they made him kind of fancy. I know the bodysuit was a thing, but I like his outfit in this. I like the outfit they gave him for like the Legends Arceus event they did in Pokemon Masters. I don't play, but I keep an eye on it. Good girl, Uzumaki. My ice beam just did more than your blizzard. Bye, Seadra. I am still very curious as to how we're going to get fossils in Legends EA. Because surely they're not going to have them wandering around in the city. Some poor person get eaten by a Tyrantrum. Of course, if the theory about there being like underground areas is true, that would be the place to do it. Either let you dig up fossils or find them, or let them be free roaming in the underground area. Hey, you managed to hit. Good girl. No, actually, you have an Alolan Executor. Ice Beam will be 4 times super effective. I do love that they gave them all like an Alolan Pokemon on their team. You scared me. I wasn't paying attention. Come here. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba. He snuck up on me. My abused and mistreated cat, everyone. He painted my butt. He painted my butt. I think I've taken out most of the Elite Four with just my Gyarados. I legit one-shotted their teams, all of them with just one Pokemon each. Well, would you let me rub your chin? No? Sometimes he likes it when I rub his chin. There we go. But you might like your chin rubbed. Yes, yes. Yeah, I know exactly who I have. I've only beaten him about a dozen times now. He's the only one of you I have to switch out Pokemon for. Here we are, back here again for about the 15th or 16th time at this point. No, did I quit? What? Ah, don't bite my hand. See, if you want to play gentle like that, I don't mind. It's when you try and take a big old chunk out of my fingers that I tend to care. His Pidgeot is tiny. I'm gonna sound dumb, but I just noticed how tiny his Pidgeot is next to my Gyarados, which it's a 5-foot tall bird next to like a 30-foot long sea monster, so you know that makes sense. Bubba, I got a window open in just about every room here. We can have a window open for you in. Eventually, we'll manage to scrounge around enough money and supplies to make you a little cat condo or something. You know, fix it to where he can go in and out a hole in like the window. So he has a little area he can lay in outside and watch the birds. Let's switch Pokemon. File my one, Ninetales. Which means I need Flamethrower. So you know, I guess X-Scissor would have worked just as well. It is weak to bug type moves. Yes, hi Bubba. Haha, I had your head. I have your head. Keep hoping one day he'll get it and high-five me or something. Yeah. Hey! I said high-five. I didn't say bite. You little stinker. Can I have my arm back, please? There we go. Thank you. Okay, let's send Fable out. She hasn't had a lot of fun. I mean, she got to curb stomp Bruno, but it's Bruno. He's not hard to curb stomp. You just headbutting this thing today, ain't you? You wanna bite the jacket? Go ahead, go for it. Bite my jacket. Bite my jacket. You stinker. You're not too bad a boy. You're a pain in my butt sometimes, but you're not too bad. I don't have Thunderbolt on my Dragonite. I would say, don't you dare miss. Thank you. Good girl. Good boy. I don't remember what gender my Dragonite is in this game. I've only had like 4. No, you're okay for a couple minutes, I promise. Professor, I think half the pictures that are canonly as of Pokemon Origins in this room are of me in the same exact team. I wonder if they do you the kindness of healing your Pokemon while they're in that machine. Sorry, the congratulations champion thing is only kind of exciting the first time you get it in each game. Yes, thank you. You guys are one of my favorite ways to earn money. Alright, not bad. I have about 1 million. Kind of. Alright guys, short stream today, because like I said, I caught my second Nidoran a lot sooner than I thought I was gonna. So I will be back Thursday, in which we will be starting the hunt for the entirety of the male Nidoran line, which means I will need 3 of them, which should be fun. I don't know, maybe I'll get lucky and it'll go just as well as the female Nidoran hunt did. I probably just jinxed myself. So I hope the rest of your guys' day goes by good. And I will see you guys Thursday. Bye bye.